Welcome to Unit 4 of our New Mexico history class. I apologize that I wasn't able to make a video for Unit 3. In Unit 4, we're going to be talking about the reconquest of New Mexico following the Pueblo Revolt, and we're also going to be talking about the ways in which a Spanish colonial society that was based on mestizaje, or intermixture between Pueblo peoples, Spanish colonists of all different backgrounds, which you've read about and realize now that the term Spanish is as much an oversimplification as the term Pueblo can be, in terms of the diversity that it masks. We're going to be looking at all of those things, how they came together in New Mexico, which was a place isolated and removed from the centers of power in Mexico City and Madrid, relative to the Spanish Empire, but that was also very close to other Native American groups, as well as to other European colonial expeditions and explorations. So we're going to look at the ways in which French trade began to impact New Mexico in the mid to late 1700s, and the ways in which that impact influenced New Mexico's economy. Also in the early 1800s, not too long before Mexico's independence from Spain, the United States started to play a larger role in the economic livelihood of New Mexico. And as we'll see moving into the next unit, where we talk about the Mexican period and the U.S.-Mexico War, U.S. economic prowess was one of the things that helped to kind of pull New Mexico into its orbit and away from Mexico during the period in the 1840s, leading into the war and the period thereafter. As we think about the ways in which these societies came together, we're going to be talking about the colonial caste system. We're going to be reading Chapter 4 from New Mexican Lives to go along with the e-text. Chapter 4 from New Mexican Lives by Dina J. Gonzalez discusses the life and times of a woman that we only know as Juanotilla of Cochoti. She was of Cochoti Pueblo descent, and as you'll read, she dealt with the issues of race, class, and gender in the colonial period as New Mexican society came together. So one thing to remember as we work on this unit is that after about the 1720s or so, the distinction between Spaniard and Pueblo mattered a little less than it had in the past. There wasn't again going to be another kind of pan-Puebloan movement to rise up against the colonizing forces of the Spaniards. So think about why that is the case. Also, as I say that, doesn't mask the fact that Pueblo identity remained unique and separate, even while intermixture, exchange, and the creation of a Spanish colonial society was taking place. So think about how all those forces kind of worked together during the period of the 18th century. And as always, please let me know if you have any questions, concerns, comments.